Hey, what's going on, guys? Sinister Skater here, and I have a guide for you to make it easier to get diamond camo and solar camo in Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Now, this is not going to be covering how to actually get the camos. I have a video covering all the camo challenges. I'll have a link down below in the description if you're interested in it, but rather this video contains some tips that will help you progress through all of the camo challenges easier. Now, it's going to be a little, I think, a three-part series. We're going to be covering general tips and some weapon and weapon class specific tips over time. Time codes will be in the description in every video, but for this video, we're going to be covering just general tips that will apply to everything. The next video will, we got headshot tips, we got long shot tips, rigs and stuff you want to use, shotgun slide kills, the Howitzer and the launchers things. There's a bunch of stuff to look forward to, so be on the lookout the next couple of days if you guys are just seeing this when it goes up. And the links to the other parts will be down below in the description so you won't miss anything. But let's get started with some general tips for everything. And the first thing that we have to address is your mindset. If you want to get diamond camo fast and efficient, if you're going for something, you have to commit to it and always do it. If you're going for headshots, you always have to go for headshots no matter what and get as much as you can. You always have to fire from the hip if you're going for hip fires. If you're trying to slide, you got to be sliding 24/7, etc. If you don't focus and don't commit to these challenges, it's just going to be like you're just, playing the game. You're just going to be getting challenges over time. If you want to get things done, you have to commit. And that goes to say you can't care about things like your KD. I know people like KD, the kill death ratio, but you got to let it go. Otherwise, again, you're just going to be attempting to get the challenges, you're not committing. You're going to be getting things done over time instead of, rapidly getting these things done as fast as you can. And I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to have to be throwing yourselves on objectives or running across the map in an open area or just go somewhere dangerous to shoot down a score streak because that's the only line of sight you can get, or you have to, get a slide kill or whatever it is. You have to use the Howitzer to get solar camo, which is a grenade launcher, and I'll tell you right now, your KD is going to go down when you use that weapon. And personally, I've never really cared about KD after like my second year of playing COD. It doesn't really matter that much, and you can build it up after you get all your challenges done. So if you really care, I'm just gonna say right now, you're not gonna be making as much progress as you can. Now, game modes. What game mode you should be playing in general to get these camos? Now, I like to play ground war when I'm trying to, get camos and stuff. The reason being is that there's a lot more enemies, which means you're going to be getting a lot more kills, and most of the game modes in ground war have a lot of predictable spawns. You want to be playing game modes with predictable spawns, like domination is a really good one. Frontline too, you stay in the same spawn the whole time. Those are some good game modes. Free for all also has its place, but there also are, tactical team deathmatch and hardcore. Tactical TDM has been announced that it's going to be made permanent, so you definitely should take advantage of it. TAC TDM is like the midpoint between core and hardcore, but for TAC TDM, there's no boost jumps, no jetpack, limited movement. The weapons do different damage and stuff. We'll talk about TAC TDM and why it's useful for headshots later on in the video, but the only negative side of playing these is that you die faster, but it's also easier to kill faster. You're getting one-shot headshots and things like that. Personally, I played a majority of core, and then, hardcore. TAC TDM definitely comes in handy in certain times, and, we're going to talk about that as we go through the video. But lastly, the last general tip is just check your variants, your weapon variants. Some of them will definitely help you out. There's things like reduced recoil, tighter hip spread. The infinite breath hold is amazing on sniper rifles. Use your weapon variants that you have to your advantage, and just check out your whole loadout to optimize things to make these challenges easy. Now let's get on to the first big topic we're going to talk about, which is headshot. Okay, so sorry if that was abrupt, but this video was once one recording, but it was like 30 minutes long. So I decided to cut it up into 3 parts. The next part will be covering headshots and long shots, and then after that, we're going to be covering, things I mentioned earlier, SMG tips, LMG tips. Especially the big thing is the launcher and howitzer tips. So you can look for those. They'll be linked down below in the description if they're up already, but you can look for those in the coming days. And yeah, as always, guys, thanks for watching. If you have any other tips that help you out, some general tips, comment them in the comments below, and you can help out another viewer looking to get some diamond camo. But that's it from me, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm Sinister Skater. Should subscribe for future gaming Call of Duty content if you guys aren't already. Like the video if you liked it, dislike if you disliked it, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace out.